Okay, today I'm going to present my project. It is a game, object detection game, using OpenCV and Pygame. Well, the project is inspired from the GachiCV, which is a meme on the internet. Um, what we try to implement is to demonstrate how the computer vision works using the OpenCV and create a simple game to show that the object detection also works and applicable on, other than detecting the color, and we can use it in the game, of course. So every time you finish this game, so we have to run this code block here, starting from here and down below. Always, you have to always do this. So let's talk about the code. There are some parts that I want to talk about. For the first thing about this part, this first code using the CV2 in range and bitwise and just take what we have detected and then you get the result. And this is similar how we detect the Mario color, how we mask the red color and change it into green. And we have accomplished that by doing like graph and many stuff. But for this for this program, I use the track bar. Track bar will like let the user move here. Let me demonstrate. So you get this track bar and you get this result. When you move the track bar, it will change the color and will be detected. And you can, and that means that you can choose any color that you wish to get detected by my program. But we have a preset for it here. So you can ignore this part if you don't want to do that. Or if you want to try, you can do that. But make sure that there's only one color that can be detected from your color. I have preset for the green and the red one. You can try using the other color if you want. But with these color, I guarantee that my program will work like perfectly. So we have the detect. What is detect? Detect is a function that will detect the HSV that we can detect it from the hue, saturation, and view. HSV. What we have received from this function is the mask area, and before we use that, we have to change it into the better mask area because the area might not be like perfectly masked. Maybe like the background noise cause the problems. We use the erode and the morphology X. It used to be this picture, right? When you use erode, it just erode the picture and you get this thinner picture. And for closing, we don't want to find anything inside what we have detected, so we fill them up. We fill the area in our detected area and fill it up so that we don't find too many contours. We will talk about contours in the next block. This is just the sound part, just Pygame stuff. And here's what the real part is. Just simple, just set up, initialize, whatever. Just simple. And this is the kernel that we use for the morphological method. And move on to this part. Here, this is how we like draw the rectangle. Let me demonstrate. Oh no, I have to run from here. My bad. This is the game. What we have done here is we can detect this screen to the webcam. You can see that the rectangle is drawn around my object, but it's not the whole object, just part of it where the computer detected. And then we draw like a point. And if we move a bit, the point will stay the same. But if we move too far, the point will be redraw. And if we move it, hit the point, we play the sound. And this is where you can end if you cannot do the objective, like spank one belief for 23 times. And here's what I'm talking about, the contour. For contour, if you want to draw something, you have to know where the edge of the picture is, the mask area. Let's say from here, let me play the game again. You can see that my object is green, right? But from the green color, we're not going to draw like everything on it. We just want to know where the edge, like the max edge, the top of it, and where the lowest boundary of it, and where's the left, the right. You want to know that part, that location, and want to know that data. Using contour, you will get those areas for sure, and you get the position that can be used for our next method that's called rectangle. So algorithm goes like this: you find the edge using find contour, and then you bound it. If you can bound it, that means you're gonna get 4 variables, and then you get 4 variables. We choose the XY location and choose the width and the height of it, and then you can draw the rectangle on it using this color. This is maybe the red one. I'm not sure about it, but this is might be the red here. And here we can draw a rectangle. And if you can draw a rectangle, that means you can draw a circle in the center of the rectangle here. This is what I have done. Okay, you can see that the circle is somewhere in the middle. And if you move it away, the point will stay the same. Same, where is it? It is for like for the user to just move the point around here. When it is like, oh, when it's the text, the green, it will move the point. You can think of it as a shooting gun, because when the picture is detected, my program will detect the mass of it. And once we have those area, let's say we have what happened when we hit the area. We have to redraw the picture again. But to redraw it, it's not that easy. We have to like get the object, get where the object is. So we know that the picture is drawn here, the num_y, the num_x. So we get the area that's like cropping the frame, and then we bitwise, use the bitwise. We have initialized the mask inverse and the Gachi mask. With these images, we can like redraw it every time we want. Like we store it in DST, and we let the frame where we crop to DST. And this is how we accomplish the redraw of the picture, where the Gachi image is drawn in every frame. And that's all. That's the important part I want to talk about this project. So in conclusion, the OpenCV is a module supported by the Intel. Is one of the computer vision that I think that is very amazing. And there are many other things that the OpenCV can do, like gesture recognition and motion tracking, like, and many more. And because when you can use the computer to detect the object. Here I have checked some code. Is in here. Is in OpenCV doc. In fact, this game can be run in Python. You can just copy the code and paste it in a Py file, and then you run it using Python 3. Or else you can just run it in Jupyter Notebook and play this game. So I hope you enjoy my presentation. If you can leave any question uh, in my feedback, and I will like take action on your feedback, and maybe like keep on doing the project and try to implement new things. Thank you.